Okay, there will be a mic for the jury now. And first we will, thank you, we will give comments to each of the teams. And the first team that will receive feedback is Emmas, and that will be Rune.
Yeah, we were... Okay. It was a pleasure to see your system for the bike. It was a very nice system solution, and it may be the beginning for an iBike.
Okay, and modern days heroes. Lars will give you.
Yeah, another interesting and innovative solution. The problem you were trying to fix about elderly people falling is quite common, I think, and what we all know about. So the approach you had about developing the system as such, making the app development, was very good. We saw the working model, at least in the second round. You were thinking a lot about the industrial design and how you should make it wearable and not scratching too much. And on the technical side, you added the NFC communication to go on the web. So it also has a good potential for future development, where you can add a lot of other stuff on the concept that you sketched. So, thank you.
Next is Team Nova, and Jan will give you feedback.
Yes, so this was another one of these for helping elderly not falling, or helping them when they fall. So you had a very clear problem statement, also very well argued what could be done in that. We also appreciated you had the video that showed quite nicely how the system worked and fit together and operated. And you have been thinking quite a lot also about how you would handle false alarms and even calling the elderly if you didn't really fall. I think one advice we could give is maybe also thinking about notifying the elder that the help is on its way. But all in all, it is a very nice project.
Backtracker, yes. Okay, great guys. I love this. What was the movie it was from? Iron Man, yes, that's Iron Man. Yeah, Iron Man here. Okay, you stated a very, very clear problem. You had a very clear understanding of what the users need. You created a solution which was focused. And what's most importantly is that you have a solution now which offers a wide range of commercial applications. So you're actually on your way to the business model. I'll be looking forward to seeing the products outside.
We need to give feedback to I'm Lost.
Yes, we think this project is a very, where do we have the team? It's a nice, maybe next step on how to find ways in the cities as a tourist and for elderly people, and you made a nice implementation, so we think definitely you should try and move forward looking at Kickstarter or some other places to see if you can find a market for your product.
Team Chill, and that is Jørgen to give feedback.
Hi guys. Okay, you have presented a very nice coupling between the problem you wanted to address, the solution you found, and the technical stuff that is needed for producing it. What you actually is doing is that you are not extending the user's senses, but the senses of the people around these guys. And that's an interesting aspect of extending senses. And I actually, also for you, see a nice way to go into a product. Maybe you should marry with one of the other projects.
Firefly? Why do we have Firefly? They come here. Step forward.
Yes. So you had a somewhat different approach, not helping the immediate people, but helping the helpers, which is a very nice way to formulate it. You also had a very clear problem statement, backed up by data, and you have also been in contact with the users, the firemen, to actually get better understanding what the problem is and why the existing solutions will not be enough. And this is really a very good way on the track to actually create a product.
Good to see you. Very good problem to solve, as you have listed. Very interesting. Getting into the hospital business and health and safety business or training business in that respect. Making expensive solutions cheaper. Making them possible, or making it possible to use it at home instead of having to go to the hospital and so on. So the artificial muscle is of course a very interesting mechanical concept. But the signal processing that you have been creating out of the kit you got here is definitely also having a future perspective. One thing is what you're doing now in one direction, but imagine what it could do in the future. So, great stuff.
To Acosta.
Good. So how to become a better speaker? You did a good job in the presentation and demonstrating how it works in real life and a live demo. You had a good innovation on the thinking. I mean, at least I haven't heard too much about similar innovation ideas. You can always argue how many who actually are going to use it, but you're definitely clear on the 75% who have difficulties in speaking in front of a lot of people. So probably this could be one of the elements. You showed a full system. You have been doing great work on the app development, including the Google speech recognition or text recognition elements and so on. So you have been around in integrating the system and making a good demo. Thank you.
Embedded in yes.
Yes. So that's yet another who wants to measure yourself. Yet another who wants to measure yourself. That's actually an interesting aspect because that's one of the very big growth areas, I think. Many people think. I don't understand why people are doing it, but they want to pay for it. You also showed a very nice and interesting technical solution. And actually, to me, the nicest touch with your solution is this father's hand, straightened up guy, which I remember from my childhood. So, very good job.
Talk back, Jack.
Yeah. Thank you, team. You have been focusing very much on the concept you stated, because your electronics didn't work as well as it could have done, but your system thinking and concept, looking at the problem, understanding what people are trying to communicate to your mobile while you're biking, is definitely something that is looking for a solution. So good luck with your keyboard for the mobile phones. Thank you.
Summers, and Jan will give you for that.
Yes, so very interesting project, not only because you are guys thinking about babies. It was a simple and nice idea, trying to take an existing technology and rethink it. You did a very nice technical solution because we were really concerned about how this technique fits the baby. So you tried really to integrate things by moving let's say, the functionality into the Bluetooth module to try to keep the device as small as possible so you could actually fit it in. That was really nice. A really, really amazing thing you managed to do was, normally technology is a very cold thing, but you actually made it warm in the sense that you have this about transferring the feeling of the baby's heartbeat to the pocket of the parent. I think you have a very good project here, so I would say next step, Kickstarter or Indiegogo.
And now to the more serious part. We will the award from the audience as the first award, and Rune, he will tell who is going to have the award, and he will also explain why, and the reason why.
Yes, and the prize from the audience goes to Philosoma. You can see the reason is, of course, that you are solving a problem that many of us, maybe even most of us, will end up into someday, and it's a project that is understandable for everybody. So thank you, and good luck.
Okay.
And the next prize, the Innovation Prize, goes to the baby alarm. And the reason is because the most innovative part in your project was actually the ability to sense the heartbeat from the baby. So that is where you connect the cold technology with a warm heart. So, thank you.
Thank you.
And then, of course, there's a main prize. We call it the main prize, but actually, as you can see, that this is 3 important prizes. The main prize goes to...
Let's see. Who do you think it is?
Who's left? It goes to M. Mas. And the reason for picking your solution for the main prize is that you have made a very complete system, maybe even more advanced than you had to in this project, because it covers many technologies, many ideas, and the reason we call it the iBike is you include the locker system, you have brake system, you have left-right system, and it's possible to implement even more services. And the implementation was more or less error-free as we saw it. So good work. Thank you. And next step.
Next step, well, I would just say I've been listening to the jury and all the comments they have had for all these projects, and there are a few words that are covering all the teams, and I've heard again and again, it's very innovative. You should think about going to Kickstart. You should think about crowdsourcing, and then the most often used expression was, there is something here. And I know what that something here is. That's the eFactor, and I think you all got it. thank you for today, and thank you for joining us. We hope that we'll be able to repeat this next year. Thank you to all the teams. You've got a great job.